Hi, hello, welcome to the video. This was going to be my collection video, but honestly I don't feel like filming that because I was sick, really sick recently. You can probably hear it in my voice. But yeah, so a collection video just takes a lot longer than a storing photo cards video. And I got these in the mail, so I figured I'd store them before I do that because that'll take several days to film and edit, and it'll just be a whole thing. So I'm going to do this and then I'll do the collection video. We have a few groups to put away, but I don't have that many cards this time, so it'll be probably a quicker video. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so let's just get started. So as usual, we're going to start with the smaller binders. I'm going to start with this one. So in this one, I have only 3 cards to put away, but they are 2 aespa cards and then a Stray Kids card. So I'm just going to take out the fillers first. Whiplash. And I actually might move these cards into another binder. You'll see why in a bit. But I have to think about it because I really like the 2-pocket layout, and I kind of like her having, like, being in the misc binder, even though there might be a better spot for her. We'll see. I'll think about it. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Okay, so this is a Pob, I think, from 8. So it's going in the back here with my extra Lino cards. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna get like a little mini collect book and put these in with some other cards, because there's a couple of cards from groups that I don't collect and that I don't necessarily want to collect, but I want the like specific cards. Like there's a Lily from NMix card, there's a Shinbi card that I really want, there's a Wien card that I really want from Mamamoo, which are like all groups that I really like. Like I love Mamamoo, but I just don't feel the need to collect the cards. So we'll see. He might be moved. Like those cards might be moved. Okay, and then the second mini binder we're going to go into is this one, which has nothing in it at the moment. We're going to be starting the collection. Well, it has like a card here, but I don't count that. Like all the pages are empty. This is my second newjeans OT5 merch binders. So I have another one of these that has their membership and their light kit, and then some like line PCs, which is what I'm going to put in today. These are from Supernatural, I think, because they have the like little flower backs. The confusing part to me is why they didn't do member colors, because like I think her color is green, but then like Minji's color is blue and Kayan is purple, I believe. So like you could have just done member colors. I don't know why they didn't, but so I just put these in like age order, because there comes 10 to a pack, so there's 2 of each member, and it's just easier that way because there's 5 members. I don't really know what else I'm going to put in here. I want to get membership PCs, like the membership kit PCs that came out recently. I guess a few months ago now, but they're a little bit harder to find than I anticipated. But there's 2 per member in each box, so that would fill up another 5 pages. And there's 20 pages in here, so I would be half full. And then I was thinking of getting How Sweet line cards. but the ones I want are a little bit harder to find because they're all sold out on like Line Friends. And I think that the pack I want is the more sought after pack. And like the cards came out a while ago, like almost a year now. So we'll see if I actually find those, or if I just get the membership and then like wait and see what else they release. Who's to say? Not me. Okay. All right, we're gonna go into this binder. Normally I would do the other 2 pocket binders first, but those 2 pocket binders are both twice related, so I'll just do all of the twice together. So we're gonna go in here, and these are for the gold cards I have. I got these, they're both Make Star, but this one is like a Taiwanese exclusive. I don't know. I can't remember. I think this one's just Korean. But so I started out collecting Itzy's album cards, but lately I've been collecting POBs because I feel like the POBs are sometimes more reflective of the era as a whole than the album cards, because I feel like often what'll happen is they'll do the photo shoot for the album, and this is not just Itzy, like this is lots of groups, but they'll do the photo shoot for the album and then they'll completely dye their hair. Like Che had black hair in all of the album photo cards, but then for the promotions she had blonde hair. So I wanted blonde hair Che because that felt more representative of the era to me. And I specifically wanted this card. Like I really wanted this card because this is the card that is the outfit for the Imaginary Friend music video. And Imaginary Friend is like my top Itzy song. It's also like one of my top K-pop songs, so I wanted to like immortalize it, you know? Okay, the next book we have is this 2 pocket, which is my bias binder. Normally I don't put a ton of twice stuff in here because I have other binders for twice. But like this, if I'm getting a POB that is just 1 member as opposed to 2 members, I just put it in here. This time the member I collected was Jihyo. I got these cards because these are like the outfit she wears in the Strategy music video, which was my favorite look. I was obsessed, like I'm still obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with this look. I think it's so good. I know a lot of people don't like the, oh, I don't like the backs together. Okay. Don't like the shorts that she was wearing. I like it. I like the whole outfit. I think it's a vibe. So I got these. These are from the pop-up store? Question mark? I think so. I'm not positive, but I also like don't particularly know what they are. I think one is like a merch item where you got an OT9 set, and I think another one is like if you spend a minimum amount, you get it, like $40 or something. I'm not sure. They were a little bit pricey just because they like were from the pop-up, but worth it to have this Jihyo in my binder. I'm obsessed. Sorry, I'll stop looking at her now. Okay, next up is Twice random stuff. This is just a binder that I recently started, and it just has random stuff in here. So these are tour cards. Those are the only things in here right now, but I'm going to put, I guess it's kind of becoming a tour binder slowly. I think I'm gonna get some strategy pobs and put them in here, but for right now, these are like a fan meeting, I think. I'm not sure, because I think these cards are like merch from the same thing this is from, and this is from their fan meeting, Home Ground. So I don't know if these are merch items. I think they are. And then these are like cards that came with like just the entrance ticket. So if you went to the fan meeting, you got these cards. They were surprisingly cheap, to be honest, because I find, like, obviously I ult BTS, so like I'm used to incredibly high prices. So when things aren't expensive for stuff like this, I'm like flabbergasted. I'm just like so confused. I'm like, why is this not more expensive if you needed a ticket to the fan meet to get it? Like, I know you got an OT9 set, but these were like $3 or $4. So, I don't know. But I like them. I think they're cute. Particularly wanted this Jihyo. To be honest, I usually pick what I'm going to collect based on one number's cards. So like this one, Jungyeon, that's what did it for me. And then I just picked between Jihyo and Nayeon. That has my top 4, but like it's the same for this. So I just kind of picked whichever members I liked. And so I think I'm going to get strategy pobs because there are some pobs that I really like that are too expensive to get 4 members, or don't particularly interest me to get 4 members. Like I would only want 2 of the members. So that'll be the next thing that goes in there. Okay, the third and final binder that twice are in today is this one, which has my like pobs for my top 4. What do I have? Not that. I have this one. So I have the Mina for this. But it's really funny because I got the Mina and then immediately decided I was going to change some sets to Dahyun. So I'm going to be switching this card out. I'm going to be switching this card out and this card out for sure. We'll see about other cards. Oh, and then this one I have all 4 of them, which is nice. It's funny because so I realized that in this Mercari order, I literally didn't buy any album cards. Like the album was fully out. Like these are pods for it. I could have bought strategy album cards, but the thing is, I want to buy the album, and I'm like, should I buy album cards if there's just a chance I could pull the cards that I want? But also I have to decide because I know one set that I want. It's like there's a set where they're all doing like heart cheeks, and I know I want that set, but then there's 2, like, right, because there's 3 rows, so there's 2 rows left after With Youth for strategy, and I only ever do 2 albums on a page, so it's always 2 and 1. So I have to figure out the other one that I'm going to get. I'm kind of deciding between the Digipack and the one where they all have like the dark hair and bangs, like kind of like the monochrome set where they're doing like the haranghae. So I just have to decide. Realistically, I have to get albums before I decide, and then I can kind of see what I get, and if I get anybody that I collect, and I can just keep their cards, but that's a later issue. Okay, the next thing we have is TXT. I have the latest album cards for Subin. Should I do them in this order? I think I just arbitrarily put these on the like on the stickers, but I just realized the backs of these, like this one is holographic and these ones aren't, so I don't know why that is. But they do have the names, so they have the names of the type version. So I can put them, I'll show you the fronts. So there's that one, and then that one. These are not the most like cohesive set of album cards they've ever had, but I don't know that they're the like least cohesive. Night. It's up here. I don't know why they started putting the version name on the back, but I kind of like it. I kind of also don't, because it makes it much more obvious when you have a POB. Like for tomorrow, I have a POB, so it doesn't have a version type on it, and I feel like it makes it more obvious. Water. I don't think I like it like this, but I couldn't tell you what I want to change in this moment. We're just going to try something. I don't know if this is actually going to make it better or not. Okay, I do like that better, but that might not be how it stays. I might rearrange this. It's hard because they all look like they came from different albums. Like he has different hair colors. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but like this is more of brown and he has black hair on these ones. I did get a POB when I was getting the sets, but I don't think I want to put the POB in. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'll just rearrange it off camera until I like it. And maybe I never like it. Okay, and this is the last binder before we move on to BTS, which I always do last because I feel like I have the most for them. This is a binder that used to be my newjeans Danielle collection. I have since moved her out of here, and I'm putting 2 new collections in here today. This is not one of them. I already had this collection. I'm also not going to keep them in this binder. I just ordered another binder that I like better. I don't like this style of binder, I've learned. I prefer the hard cardboard. So I ordered one of those. We'll see when it gets here. If it doesn't get here, it'll just be like this. So, okay. So 2 new collections are going in here. The first of which is my IVE collection, my Eugene collection. So I kind of set it up, I think, how I want it. I am going to leave spaces because there are other POBs that I want to collect. So like I have other POBs I want to put on this page. So we're just kind of going to rearrange it. Most of these are IVE Mine POBs because, should I be like showing them closer? Sorry. IVE Mine POBs because it's my favorite styling era. I love her in the bob. Like, the bob is what made me want to start collecting pops. Like, specifically this card. If I hadn't, like, looked at a template, I had just seen this card, I would have just bought this card and, like, put it in that binder that I talked about wanting to get, where it's, like, just kind of miscellaneous cards from groups I like. And then this is the last I've Mine one. And she's going to go all on a page by herself. So I think I'm going to end up with like probably 4 pages of I've Mine if I can get all of the cards that I want to get. Because I think maybe I'll just end up with the 3. But honestly, no other area is going to have 3. Like, I know that. So then these are I've Switch cards, which is their latest era. They are coming out with a new album in a couple of weeks, like at the beginning of February. I'm excited for it. I really like their single, Rebel Heart. I do always sing it hearts. And it always throws me off that it's heart. Okay, so then this is the last Switch card. I don't have many Switch cards. I'm gonna get more. Obviously, I'm planning on having 2 pages of cards. I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that one, so I might get rid of that one and put something else there, but it came in a set, so can't really complain about it. Okay, and then the next thing are Alive cards. I've already shown these, but here they are again. I think this one's my favorite. She is so gorgeous. Like, it's not that I don't like her with long hair, because I think her long hair is gorgeous. I just, like, the bob has a hold on me. It has a grip over me. And then I'm going to get one more, and I'm just going to leave it at 1 page for Alive, because I'm not really planning on, like, actually collecting their Japanese stuff. Sorry. And then this last page is just going to be random stuff. So I think it's like all non-album. So this is a photo book. I think these are both photo books. I don't know what I've magazine is, to be honest. I'm assuming it's a photo book because magazine photos. And then these are both from the Show What I Have tour. Couldn't tell you how you got these. I just liked them and wanted them. And that really sums up how I am going about this collection. So far we have this. I'm excited that I have a couple of full pages. Okay, and then the last pages, I think I put the right number of pages in, we'll see, is for Ning Ning. So that's why I said, like, I might move her, because I don't know if it makes sense to have her pobs here and then her album cards in a different place, because she's the only member of aespa I collect. Like with Ive, it makes sense to have them in different spots because I collect, or going to collect. I haven't really got very far. Sorry. This one's hollow. These are my world pobs. I'm going to collect 3 members of aespa. So like, obviously I'm not going to put them in here because there's 2 other members. But if I don't collect the top 3 set, I might get some album cards to put in, especially like for Afterlike, because I think I'm only going to get 1 set for Afterlike for top 3, but I really like all the cards for Afterlike, so. And I don't think there's a lot of pops for it, but yeah. So with Ning Ning, I just kind of look through and see what I like. I think I was not going to put that there. I can't remember where I was going to put that. I'll leave it there. And like what I can afford, because if I just looked on templates, the cards that I like are not necessarily the cards I can afford, because some of her cards are very pricey, because aespa is very pricey. And while I want to have this collection and I want to like buy Ning Ning Pobs, I don't want to spend a ton on each Pob. But they are pretty pricey, so I kind of have to figure out what I like the most and what I'm willing to spend money on. That's the only drama Pob I have. And then this is the only Whiplash Pob I have. I have no Armageddon Pobs. And you can tell what era I focus most on. And then these are 2 cards. I don't know what they're from. Like, I don't know what Life's Too Short is. I'm just assuming they're merch cards. But they just came in a set I got. So I figured I'd keep them because they're cute and they match. So they're just going to go back here. So there's Ning Ning. Hopefully I can get some more drama cards. I think I'll probably have to wait for Whiplash cards to go down in price, but I want to get some Armageddon Pobs in the meantime. And that's it for this binder. Actually, I'm going to move these to the back because I think then it's by debut date. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I also think I want them in this order. So, I guess I'll put fillers in on my own time, off camera. Okay, next we're gonna start with BTS. This is my Jin binder because he's my bias, so he gets his own binder. I have only 2 things to put away. So I have this card, which is his 5th muster card. So it's going to go in here. And this page is almost done. I think that last card is going to be expensive though. And then the other thing I have, if I can figure out where I put the page, here it is just this, it's like a printed photo, but it's like the postcard that came with one of their Blu-rays. I would love to collect OT7 for these, but these are not like a set. Like most of their Blu-rays come with a set of OT7 postcards, but this is like a random inclusion, so you kind of had to pull the member, so they get pretty pricey, which is annoying because they're postcards and postcards should be cheaper. But I've seen them go for like $50 and I'm like, that's too much. I'm never gonna own that in OT7, but that's okay. Chin is enough. But yeah. Hopefully I like get a lot of progress with this year. Okay, I think I've shown this binder before, but if I haven't, this is my like, ignore this stuff, I just don't have the pages to put it in my binder, like my big binder. This is like postcards and solo stuff. So this is like DVD postcards, and then I have like a separate space for non-DVD postcards because I got these like Mediheel postcards, which are merch that they did with Mediheel, which is like I don't know, is it a skincare brand? Mediheel makes me think of like pimple patches, but I don't know that they're pimple patches. Hold on, does this say? Oh, these are sheet masks. Okay, I wasn't far off. Our trusted quick fix for skin emergencies before concerts and big events. That's what J-Hope says. So yeah, so I guess, I don't know how you got these because these are a few years old, as you can tell by how they look. The members, not the cards. So they are, okay, so because there's 2 per member, I was hoping that they would fit like this, but they don't. They're a little bit too long, which is annoying, but I'm not going to cut them. So I just have to put them in these fun pockets, which they're like too small for, but we shall survive. I'm just doing back to back to save space so that I don't have to have 14 pages for these. And there's no rhyme or reason to how I'm doing this. I'm just picking. I'm kind of picking the one I like more to go in the front, but I think they're all cute. There were like a bunch of like unit and group postcards as well, but I don't know if I'm gonna get those since they're like so oddly shaped. And I think they're a little bit harder to find. Because obviously these are merch from several years ago that I don't think a lot of people probably purchased. But they're also not worth very much, which is nice. Because it means I don't have to spend a pretty penny to get OT7, because I love OT7 sets. Like if I had the money to be like a dedicated OT7 collector, I would. But I barely have the money to be a dedicated gin collector. Not that I'm a completionist or anything, so I don't really care about having everything. It just like would be nice if more stuff was like cheaper, more affordable. Okay, And then the next thing I have for this binder, and the last thing I have for this binder before we get into the other stuff is, did I put pages in? I guess I did. I got the Cinema bonus postcards. They're all the same on the back, so I'll show you the back, but these I think were like, I think these are like the Jungkook photo cards, where they're just for purchasing a ticket in Japan. And because what Japan does, from what I understand, is if you buy a ticket, you get, like, if you reserve a ticket, if you prepay for a ticket, you get sent in the mail a bonus. So Jungkook's for I Am Still was the photo cards that I have, but RM's were postcards. So I don't know if there's like benefits for actually attending, because like these ones, these were just for pre-ordering a ticket. And then he had a whole bunch, well, not he, but like for the movie, there was a whole bunch of like, depending on what week you went, you got a different photo card at the theater. And those were selfies, but those were pretty expensive. So I just got these ones, and I think I'm not gonna get the other ones. But yeah, like Yoongi's were like the G-Day ones. These are all different weeks that you could go to the theater. But yeah, I don't know why I'm flipping through that so slowly. That's all I had for that. Okay, the next thing is this binder, which is one of my solo binders, because I have the last Jimin card for Muse, which means that I'm done with Muse, which means that I am done with this binder. Oh, I have an extra. Don't mind that. And then that's just the UMS poster. Yeah. Quick and simple. But that one's done. Okay. And then the last thing we're going to do today is this binder, which is my Yoonjin binder. So Yoongi and Jin. But I only have Jin stuff because some of my happy stuff came in. A lot of it has not come in, and it won't come in for quite a while. But that's fine. But I got a stack because some of this stuff, like this stuff I got myself secondhand off Mercari Japan, and then other stuff I had to like go through Goes to get. So the stuff I got through Goes is going to take a while, but hopefully within a couple months. But we'll just put away what we have. I think I have everything secured for Happy. I don't think that there's anything I'm missing, but I have to like double check. Oh, sorry. So this is one of the Japan fan clubs. Japan fan club always has holo cards, or at least one holo card. I think both of these are holo. and I don't think so. I think I'm lying right now. Oh no, it is. I was right. Because I know for other people, they weren't both hollow, but I could be lying about that. Because Jimin's were both hollow. Unsure. This is a UMS lucky draw. So I managed to like get these before my Neokyo, or not my Neokyo, my Mercari batch closed. I couldn't get the UMS or the Japan Fan Club. I might have these confused. I got this one. I wasn't able to get the other lucky draw from Japan because they started coming out after my batch had closed, so I couldn't buy them, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. And these is palms. That's palms. Okay. So, hold on. I'm just going to sort these. And then those are little lucky draws. Okay. I don't know which one's which. Like, I have the name of the album or the version. But I'm just going to do what I feel like. So, okay. Because basically what I've done is there were 3 album cards in each version, and there was 3 versions. So I just got, I don't like that that's red and these are green. I just got a card, like a 4th card that matched the concept, but I've realized that like they're very similar. So I think I'm gonna put them, and this is like the case with all of them, and these are like very thick, so he's gonna go on the bottom, and then this one's gonna go here because it matches, so I want them kitty corner, and then they'll just go like that, I guess. I don't really have a preference. But yeah, this is my favorite concept. I love black-haired Jin. I feel like that's an uncommon opinion. I think he's stunning with black hair. Yeah, that's a mess. Don't look at that. Okay, second one. Should we do brown hair or, see, look at that. That works. That works. Give me that one, green. But honestly, I don't know what else I would expect from Weaver's shop. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, so these are, okay, so this is the next concept. These are album cards, and then like, also the ones that match. This is UMS, so it has a different back, but it's still blue, so it matches better than this. Okay, so I'm gonna keep with the theme, and it'll be in the bottom right corner. I put this one in the bottom right corner because it's heavy, but it just makes sense to keep the theme. The UMS one is a regular photo card. And I'm not really sure why they did actual PVC, like thick plastic, because I feel like they kind of had phased that out. Maybe they hadn't. Maybe it was just June that didn't do his. And Jimin. But like those were the other two albums this year, so it kind of feels like they were phased out. Okay. And then the last one. Are these ones. Which is the red concept. And this is the other hard plastic one. So he's gonna go down here. And then this one looks the same, so it goes up here. I actually kind of like that they match. Like, I feel like it makes the page look more like cohesive. I know that the Weavers card was in the same concept as this, but I preferred this outfit to this outfit, so. And I was gonna buy the early bird anyway, so I figured I might as well just get both early birds. Should I might switch these so that it goes brunette blonde, just so that his hair gets lighter. Okay, and then these are the other lucky draws. It doesn't really matter what they are, because each set of lucky draws comes with one selfie, and then the Japan ones come with two concept cards, and then the Korean ones come with 3 concept cards, one in each concept. So like the Japan ones don't have a black-haired concept card, but the Korean ones do. So I'm going to put the Japan extra lucky draws here. So there'll be another brunette and another blonde. And then I have some pages for the other concept. I figured I'd just do like black hair, brown hair, blonde hair, and then that goes into this. I put this away already. I just was excited and wanted to see how it looked. But this is like the Weavers thing. This is like the postcard. It's not postcard size, it's mini tour size. So these are in like it's a 2-pocket page, and I just filled the rest of the page with these stickers that came with it. I think it looks pretty nice, actually. I am kind of concerned about them falling out, but I don't know. I don't have any sleeves for this size, so I can't like secure them in. And then this is the UMS postcard. And then these are just the postcards, the scratch cards that came with the album. So once again, I just go black, brown, blonde. And that's what we have so far. So this page, and then pobs that have not arrived. Oh my god, there's so many pages. Okay, and then this. Honestly, I quite like how it looks. I just wish this back was green. Like, even if it was green with blue stripes, that'd be fine. All right, so that was the end. If you made it to the end, thank you for watching. I appreciate it, as always. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Oh, that felt weird. Yeah, if you want to see my collection tour, hopefully it won't be too long. Really just depends on the health. But see you soon, hopefully. Bye.